Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to LagTac on YouTube. I am this one. It is Tuesday, and I am playing Space Engineers. Yeah, I wasn't on yesterday. I didn't feel very well, so I was kind of beat down, tired. I don't know what. I just didn't feel good. I didn't feel like horrible. I wasn't like throwing up or anything. I just didn't feel good. So it's kind of. I just kind of took a day. Mostly slept. I don't know. Maybe it's the COVID vaccine catching up with me, but that's been 2 weeks ago or more, so I don't really see that. Anyway, I don't know why, but I just didn't feel very good yesterday. Just felt like tired, like really, really tired. So yeah, I'm here today. So I do apologize. I try not to do that. I try to be here every day, and I try to be as predictable and consistent as possible. But it is what it is. Sometimes I just don't feel well. Considering I don't get paid to do this, if I don't feel good, I kind of feel like I'm allowed, if you were to like take a day. So yeah, if it would be different if things were different, but they're not. So anyway, let's I went over to the facility and moved some stuff over here. That's not what I wanted, but anyway, it'll do. Yeah, I picked up some ice. It kind of was necessary. Cargo container. Where's my medium cargo container? There it is. I knew there was some still in there. And let's go ahead and refill the tank, just in case. No, stockpile on. It'll slowly fill it, but with the stockpile thing, it actually fills it up pretty quick. So 6 and 7. Stuff either, the like heavy freaking iron bars, which are heavy. So I think I figured out that I can move a medium container's worth without like being too heavy to take off. Yeah, it's one of the few things that if you load up on it, it's too heavy, you can't take off. I guess it's a lot more dense than the more. Makes sense, I guess. It's refined. It's iron ingots. Ingots. I hate that. Ingots. No, it's not ingots, it's ingots. It's like people are saying stand online now instead of stand in line. I think that's a Canadian thing. Don't do that. It's wrong. I don't care what the Canadians think. Stand online. No, stand in line. You're standing in line. You're in the line. You're not on the line. Unless you're literally on the line, and then it's okay. You're standing on a line. That's one thing. Freaking English. Damn it. Okay, so, got a lot going on here. This thing is digging into the rock face. actually some at the bottom there I could get. I'm just gonna swing it. Look at that chunk. When I need it, but I don't really need it right now, so there's like a lot of iron in here right now. Too much, actually. 311,000. There should be some raw iron here. I guess it's already been processed, but I should like put a filter on this thing and connect it up to the system. That would make things easier. I hadn't bothered to put a filter on it because I didn't know how long I was going to keep that small container, but I guess I'm going to keep it. So, what does this need? Oh, power cell. I thought I'd finished all those off, but apparently not. Construction component. Power cells. Need 9. Alright, power cell, there it is. I don't know if making that like camouflage is a good idea. It just doesn't, it looks like way out of place with the rest of it. Oh, it's just a mining facility anyway, so it's not like a big deal. I guess I could have set it up on a rotor so that it rotates. That'd be kind of cool. Is there like a first aid I could put out here? Medical station. Room. Medikit. No. For healing astronaut. Why is it like an MRI? Why do I need to build this thing? A lot, probably. Oh, it's not very big. Oh, it's like a small ship thing. Is that a small ship thing? Or, I guess it's interior plate. Yeah, I can build it here. One medical component. Displays. Only have one display. Yeah, one more display and some and a couple of motors. I don't have any silver here though. That's the problem because Construction. What do I need? Yeah, medical component, nickel and silver. Oh, I need a motor. What? Oh, not motor. Yeah, I guess a motor. Only had one. Oh, a display. That's what I needed. Display. Display. Let's just make 100. I'm gonna need them for like sundry things, various and sundry things. It's raining. All right, let's cargo container. I think 26 is about as much as I can carry. That, so I'll take the rest of the ice. Somebody posted on one of my other videos on my other channel. Well, it wasn't actually on my video. I commented on someone else's video and they had posted something. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Tell this thing's heavy. It's swung around. It normally doesn't do that. Crap. Yep. Yeah, my other site has, my other page has, deals with, like, primarily tourism in Thailand. Somebody I had commented on this one person's video that, they weren't going to get a whole lot of people coming to Thailand if they weren't going to open the bars, and that's kind of like the thing that they're doing right now is they're trying to get people to come, but they're not opening the bars, and that's just stupid. You know, I mean, most people are not going to go on holiday over there to like sit in their hotel room and drink. It's just not going to happen. And somebody else commented, well, Thailand doesn't need any drunks, and I'm like, Yeah, they do actually, because there's a huge like alcohol industry there that's owned primarily by the government, and if you're not selling alcohol, you're not making money. And right now they're not selling alcohol hardly at all. And they're breaking up parties and things like that. So, it's like you're just inviting people to not do, the things that they normally do when they're on vacation, and you want people to come to your country. And it's like, that makes no sense. I mean, like, keeping the bars closed makes no sense. I understand, but as long as you're vaccinated against COVID, and then the people who are working in the bar are vaccinated against COVID, there's a good chance you won't get it. A damn good chance. Like a 97% chance you won't get it in most cases. Like, I got the Pfizer vaccine. It's supposed to be like 97% effective, So I mean, yeah, I might hit that one variant of COVID that I could get because I'm just not covered by the vaccine. But like there's only like a 3% chance that that'll happen. So I mean, it makes no sense not to open the bars. And yeah, you can say, oh well, Thailand doesn't need people that drink here, and I understand that. I get it. You don't want people, drunks particularly, wandering around your country. But I mean, to be honest, that's what people do when they go on vacation. They drink. Even people that don't normally drink will drink when they're on vacation. So I just don't understand how you can say that and think that that it's true, because it's not true at all. And that's how like half of the people that work in these resorts and stuff make their money is through alcohol sales. It's just, that's the way it is. You can like it or not, but it doesn't change the fact. It really doesn't. And that kind of bothered me. It's just willfully ignorant to say that. I mean, obviously you haven't really experienced much of life, because I can tell you right now that everywhere I go, everybody drinks. It's just the way it is. Unless you go to like fucking Salt Lake City or something like that, where like there's a whole bunch of Mormons. Everybody drinks. Oh, or Dubai. Well, and then like people get away with drinking in places like that. Islamic countries that say, oh, you're not allowed to drink. Well, you're not allowed to drink, but you still can. It's like in Malaysia, they make an exception for people who aren't, Islamic. Anyway, it's just again willfully ignorant to say that. Whether you want it to be true or not doesn't make it true, and whether you believe something or not doesn't make it true either. I mean, there are plenty of people who believe in lots of stuff that just isn't true, like flat earthers. I'm sorry, you can fuck yourself. Flat Earth isn't a thing. It's not. It's not flat. It's not ever gonna be flat. It hasn't ever been flat. And most people never believe that bullshit to begin with. So shut up. Yeah. Anyway, that's my rant. But it bugs me that people would even say something like that, because it's not true. I mean, the problem is that there are going to be the majority of people who go there are wanting to drink. Thailand does need drunks. I'm sorry, they do. They need drunks. You can't have tourism, and you can have minor tourism and expect people not to drink or want to go out in the evenings. As it stands right now, it's just not going to work. It's not going to work. I don't care what anybody wants or says. It's not going to change the fact that it's just not going to work. Plus, I mean, Thailand has been incredibly wishy-washy in what they want to do, what the rules are, how they're going to do it. It has been, to try to cover this stuff effectively has been difficult, because of the fact that they have changed the rules so many times in the last, month. And they're like 2 weeks out, and they still haven't decided what they really want to do, and they still haven't confirmed everything. And you can't do that and expect people to make plans to come there, because you have to jump through a bunch of hoops just to get in country. You have to get a COE, a certificate of entry, from the Thai consulate. You have to have a visa. You have to have a COVID test that's negative. You have to have already gotten your shots, both of them, and they can't be out of date. Right now that's not a problem, but later on it might be, they're saying, and it has to be within 14 days, or after 14 days. So, I mean, right now, realistic, if you wanted to be there on July 1st, you'd have to get your shots done, your last shot done now, today, or maybe tomorrow. You might be able to get away with tomorrow. That's it, though. I mean, then the window closes. So, I mean, and there's a lot of people interested in going. It's just with all the confusing rules and the changes that are constantly being made, it doesn't work. It's people are not going to be able to go. Just because they haven't been able to make up their minds about what they want to do. And again, to be honest, what is that? I'm gonna go check that out. What is my? Okay, cool. What is that? It looks like ice, but I'm not sure. It might be a hole. Somebody might. Oh no, it's just a glitch, I guess. Anomaly. It could be like ice underneath there. Anything silver? Oh, that's silicon. I've got silver already in my base. No. Telemarketers. Oh, hooray. Yeah, I don't see anything. There was like something that looked like it was there. Maybe it's just a graphical glitch. Oh, maybe that's it. Oh, that's what I'm seeing. That could be it, but I don't think it is. Yeah, anyway, doesn't really matter. It's just, I think it's cool. I'm really kind of glad I found this. Anyway, yeah, there's no way to justify that, There just isn't. And believe me, a lot of Thai people drink. I know, I've drank with a lot of them. Lots and lots of them I've drank with. So, I mean, you can say that Thailand doesn't need drunks, but there are a lot of drunks in Thailand, so. I mean, that's just willfully ignorant, if you ask me. It is. It's just ignorant to say that. It just makes no sense. And it completely discounts human nature. Again, most people are not going to go on vacation to go sit in a hotel room and drink. They're just not, I mean, yeah, you can buy alcohol like at 7-Eleven or like one of the Family Mart or whatever. You can buy alcohol there and then bring it back to your room and drink it. But that, there's no nightlife and stuff like that. It's just not going to work. I mean, that's why people go to Bangkok and to Phuket. And I'm not even talking about the prostitution part either. I'm just talking about, people going and having a good time. That's why they go. I mean, yeah, the beaches are beautiful and the water is beautiful, but when it comes down to it, the whole idea is to go and party and have a good time. And there are those people that go for the beach. Maybe they want to go spend 2 weeks on a beach. That's great. It's not going to be that many people though. And to say, oh, well, we don't want people here who are drunks anyway, well, that just doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't, because, I mean, that's part of why people go, again. And I've seen this too, that people that don't normally drink will drink when they're on vacation. It's like I've had so many people tell me, oh yeah, I don't normally drink, but you know, when I'm on vacation, I'll have a few drinks, you know, or I'll like want to go out and go to a bar or whatever, you know, and that's cool. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it personally, but again, it is willfully ignorant to make a statement like that. It just is. It discounts human nature, and it makes no sense to me, and it just bugs me that somebody would even say something like that. And it's a comment to a comment. And I was talking to the person who made the video, not to you, regardless. I mean, as a YouTuber. I wouldn't say a successful YouTuber, but I am a YouTuber. So anyway. I think I'm going to play for about an hour, hour and a half, and then I'm probably going to quit. Just because nobody's joined me. I set the Space Engineers thing up to play with like a couple of my friends, and yeah, they played once or twice, and now they've quit. So I'm probably not going to do this next week at all. I don't get very many views out of it, which, I mean, this channel's more for me to have fun with anyway, but still, I mean, if I'm not getting watched, why do it? So right now I'm just kind of wandering around because I don't know what else I want to do. I think I want to build like a heavy duty platform over here just for a large ship. Which means like the heavy armor, like I think, because I want to build a ship I can go into space with. For one. I'm gonna need a lot of metal grid. That's the main thing you use metal grid for, is that the reinforced armor. It's starting to get dark. At least in, I was playing in Imperium Galactic Survival yesterday, and at least in that you can go to sleep when it gets dark. You don't really go to sleep in this game, so. Let's see, armor blocks. Heavy armor block. Yeah, metal grid 50 and steel plate 150. Yeah, the problem with heavy armor block, I mean, you want it for the big ships because they're heavy for one thing. They're like really heavy. The other thing is that they we're gonna need more than 15. They take up a lot of resources. Not that I don't have a whole bunch of resources now, but Yeah, I want something big enough that I can actually put the ship on it when I'm building it, and to be able to land it later when I need to come back. I'm going to try to build it as small as I possibly can. Because the last time I built one, it was like immense. I want to see how small I can get away with building one. Oops. It's going to take a lot to weld all this up. I found if you don't like build it out of this like heavy duty block, it'll cost you in the end. It'll like start collapsing on you. The thrusters will burn through, especially the large thrusters will burn through. right, let's see. This is a lot of welding. All right, I think I'm gonna have to build a, like, welder for this. Let's see how long it takes to do one of them. Metal grid is heavy too. Yeah, I might have to build a welder. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. A long while. The good thing is though, heavy armor, like once it gets built, it's durable. It'll stand up to like large thrusters and things like that. So. Is that all that metal grid I have? Oh, that's a small cargo. I didn't think it was all of it, but. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to build a welder. I should build off what CJ's got going here. I don't know what he was building here, but like a grinder of some sort. So that's one way to do it. Yeah, I'm going to build a welder, but I'm not going to do it today. I do need to put some stuff into production now. So it's going to have a seat. Change. Change.org. Oh, wait, no. Let's go out to the refinery rig thingy. No. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. I just went about it stupidly. Tomorrow I'll be doing Baldur's Gate 3. That seems like a very popular choice right now, so I will be definitely playing or continuing the Dark Elf Warlock tomorrow. That one actually seems like it's a pretty popular choice. I get a decent amount of views out of it, so. Besides, I like playing it. It's fun. It's an interesting game. I'll be glad when they get done with it. That'll be freaking awesome. It isn't altogether an enjoyable experience. There's still a few like polish problems that could stand to be addressed with that game, but overall, it's actually in pretty good shape. So. Oh, I meant to get medical parts. I totally forgot. Oops, I almost screwed up and fell off. Nothing quite like falling off of the, fortunately it's balanced fairly well. It's not incredibly well balanced. It's balanced well enough it didn't fall off. That little bit of stickiness that it has and held onto it. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to do a bit of Baldur's Gate 3. Until then, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you again.